Hey YouTube, this is Megadweasel coming at you from the Great Indiana Wilderness, and we're out here at our winter survival shelter. Such as it is, we had a hell of a rainstorm last night, but our shelter has weathered things nicely, and our sleeping area is dry. Now I wanted to show you the shelter at this point, because after this it's going to be completely covered, and you're only going to be able to shoot from the inside, and the outside is going to look essentially like everything else around here. Okay. One of the really great things about a shelter like this, you can put it anywhere, people will walk over it. Okay, and they don't even understand that it's there. Now, right over here, okay, to this side, if you'll remember, our pit was a lot longer than this. Well, to this side, okay, we've now put an enclosed roof, all right, with beams going from side to side, and then interwoven lattice work, and we'll show you that from inside later. But and then on top of that, a layer of leaves for insulation, and then on top of that, a 6-inch layer of sand, okay, in order to keep the leaves in place. And what that's going to do is provide, a nice insulated sleeping area. This area is about 5 feet deep by about 6 feet long. So it's a pretty respectable area, and we'll show it to you from the inside here in just a second. But this area here, okay, is going to be our entranceway living area. And as you sit on the step here that goes up to the sleeping area, you can do, the ordinary things that you can't necessarily do in a little tent. You can sit, you can read a book, you can cook some chow, you can maintain your equipment, include a weapon if you have to, the kind of things that are going to be necessary to do. And you can do it while you're warm, because if you look right behind me here, we have our stove step, and this is going to be roofed over the next time you see it. But our stove step here, okay, even with a small stove like this, we can get the inside of the shelter warm and keep it that way, because we are basically insulated on all sides. Now the earth, okay, is, like most ladies, Mother Earth, she's great till you get too close to her, and then she sucks the fucking life out of you. The fact is, if you lay right on the bare ground, okay, your core temperature is going to drop, unless you're in a summertime situation or something like that. The earth remains fairly cold. But it is not hard to insulate yourself from the earth. We use mattresses made out of plastic bags filled with leaves in this particular application. But the thing is, okay, you're going to have an enclosed space here where once you get your stove fired up, the inside of the shelter gets warm. The walls, the earth that composes the walls begins to get warm, and it will hold the heat. It's not like a tent. A tent makes a great windbreak. Okay, this is in fact, an enclosed, no-shit, hard-sided shelter, which is going to provide you with protection, down to significantly below zero temperatures if you have a good sleeping bag. So for right now, I'm going to just duck in here, and I'm going to have Josie cut the camera, and then I'm going to duck in here. I'm going to show you the size of our sleep area. Okay, and here we are actually inside of the sleeping area. You can see the sleeping platform here is plenty big enough for 2-3 people. Up above me I have a good sturdy roof, okay, that's supported by green branches. You want to get these well into the side of the structure so that they support the load well. Okay, and then up above me I have our roof, which is a tarpaulin with a layer of leaves over it, and then a layer of sand, okay, to hold the leaves in place. This provides a good sturdy roof, okay. It doesn't absorb a lot of water. Water tends to run off of it. And as Josie was pointing out to me just now, from the tracks on the top, we can see that one of the larger dogs in the area ran right across the top of the shelter last night. Didn't even realize it was here. So for now, until our next update, this is Damon and Josie, Megadweasel and Gold Picks, from the Great Indiana Wilderness. Don't worry, YouTube. Indiana's holding. Hey, this is Megadweasel coming at you from the Great Indiana Wilderness, and it's dark as the fucking inside of Paris Hilton's cooch out here.